Hello my friends and welcome to Eorzea. This is episode 9 of our playthrough on our Viera Sorren Evenwind. We are about to find out more about this odd group, the Scions of the 7th Dawn here at MMORPG. So thank you for joining me for that, I do appreciate you. Now if you enjoy these immersive playthroughs, do make sure to boop that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. But for now, let's enjoy some Final Fantasy. I'm sorry, I was in your way. Alright, Momodi is ready to tell you what she knows about the Scions of the 7th Dawn. So, you want to know more then, do you? Well, ain't that a surprise? I swear, if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first, and the other bloke wouldn't be able to choose on account of being Ul'dan. Anyway, don't say I didn't warn you. First of all, if you're wondering whether you can trust these Scions of the 7th Dawn, you can. And they're good people who've made it their mission to solve some of Eorzea's most pressing problems. Of course, that ain't no small task, and so they're always looking for dependable individuals to join them. Individuals like you, Sorren. Now, I've been given leave to tell you where to find the Scions, but you must promise to keep this information to yourself. As you can probably imagine, it's something Eorzea's enemies would very much like to know. The Scions are headquartered in Vesper Bay, out in western Thanalan. The place you're looking for is called the Waken Sands. Give your name to whoever's at the entrance, and you'll be let in. You're a man in demand, Sorren, and the days ahead promise to be busy, but I hope you won't forget about them. As helped make you into the adventurer you are. Drop in and tell me how you're faring from time to time you're here. Right, well, I've said my piece. Off you go. Okay, Vesper Bay, the Waken Sands. Let's have a look. That is Western Thanalan. We've been there before. Oh, this is the horizon that we... Yes, this is the horizon. This is where we did the dungeon with the mines. That is not far from there. Which means it's 163... We can spend that. Right. Let's teleport on over to Horizon. Ah, that was smart. Grabbing that teleport. Alright. We have made it to Horizon. And now Vesper Bay seems to be right on this settlement. Crescent Cove. That looks cozy. Ooh. Vesper Bay is right over here. We have a Chocobo Keeper as well, which we may want to pick up. A level 50 quest. Oh. Well, that'll have to wait. Color your... Hang on a second. Color your world. That sounds familiar. I think... Yeah, I've been doing some looking into, you know, the wardrobe and everything. I think, isn't that the quest that gives you, that unlocks the wardrobe system? I'll have to check, yeah, I can sprint. I'll have to check that out. Also something I forgot to mention last episode, with those dungeons we also got Arm's Length. Creates a barrier nullifying most knockback and draw-in effects. 6 seconds. Additional effects, slow plus 20% when barrier is struck. Alright, very nice. Let's have a look. Okay, first things first. You, Chocobo Keep. There we go. That way we won't have to pay the 100 and something gil to get here. Swirga, let's check here. Glamour. That's it, that is what we need. The game wishes to impart to you a knowledge of glamours. Glamour plate, caused glamour, a green beret. Glamour prisms, yes. Fashion, finally. Oh dear, this will never do. My sense of aesthetics simply won't allow it. How can you go out dressed like... I actually don't look half bad. What are you saying? My dear, if only you'd spare a thought for style and coordination. I hope your garb holds up during a scuffle, because there's little else going for it. That's it. I've made up my mind. From this day forth, I'll take it upon myself to save you from any more fashion disasters. Let me see. So much that needs to be addressed. Where to even begin? Be a dear and get me a drink. I'm feeling rather parched. And this is a matter best discussed over a glass of something cold. Just go to the pissed pasty and ask for Falkland. I'll have some blood orange juice and tell her to make sure there's no pulp in it. Now, off you go. Okay, that looks to be over here, so let's go. Is this the pissed pasty? Well, apparently it is. That man definitely looks drunk out of his mind. Anyways, Falkland. Oh, Svergrim sent you, did she? That woman. I've never known anyone so lazy. Would it kill her to come in and get it herself? Here you are. You shouldn't let her push you around, you know. Give her an ilm and she'll take a malm. I have no idea what those measurements are, but I understand your message. Svergrim. So, how's the drink coming along? Here you go. Blood orange juice. Ah, delicious. Nothing better on a hot day. It is evening. Some say I have expensive tastes, but life's too short to settle for second best. Of course, this extends to my choice of wardrobe too. Does it really? And now that I'm feeling refreshed, shall we get started? Do you know, dear, you'd look a lot less drab if you knew how to apply glamours. What's a glamour, you ask? Well, they use a glamour prism as a catalyst to project the image of one item onto another. It's just an illusion, mind, but very convincing. This means the original object stays essentially the same. It just takes on a new appearance, that's all. Remember, if you fancy a change, you don't have to stick with the same glamour. Just apply another one on top, or use a glamour dispeller to return the object to normal. Why sacrifice style for such humdrum trifles as durability or protection from bodily harm? Limitless possibilities for self-expression are just a couple of glamours away. Go ahead, give it a try. And do make it quick, dear, for my sake. I'm finding your uninspired attire more and more offensive with each passing moment. You know, I'm going to accept those insults simply because I want the reward. Alright, glamours are now available. Glamour dresses in rooms are now available. Quick and easy use. Alright. Ooh, that is a lot of text. Glamour prisms. Maybe solar traded. Okay. Glamour dressers. That is at the inn, so I'll have to look at that next time I'm, at the inn. You still have another quest, which... Yeah, that is going to unlock dyeing our equipment, huh? Okay. You there. Yes, you. The decisively unfashionable adventurer. Gods be good, never in my life have I seen such unapologetic focus on function and extreme cost to form. The mere sight of your fare makes my eyes bleed. As a lover of all things aesthetically pleasing, I cannot in good conscience allow you to continue roaming the realm in that sorry state. I believe your appearance can yet be salvaged through the use of color. I will teach you how to go about dyeing your outfit, but first I must have a drink. The heat has given me a vicious thirst, and I won't be able to talk for any length of time. Be a dear and buy me a bottle of orange juice at the stall by the northern gates, would you? Once I have moistened my throat, we shall see to the business of remedying your appearance. You are a thirsty one, aren't you? It's a good thing you're not asking me to buy you alcohol. May have made this conversation a bit more interesting. Items, I assume. Orange juice, that's it. Right, I'll buy that. I also see that they sell... I don't really need potions, don't have 7 of those. Meat Mikabob. Vitality Tenacity. Dodo Omelette Vitality Critical Hit. Direct Hit and Vitality. Control. Wait, how expensive does it... Floating minnow. Ooh. Pearl chocolate. Oh, this is some of the more expensive. This is like one of the most expensive. Chicken and mushrooms. Determination. Perception. GP plus 6%. That's interesting. Here, you know what? Well, let me just go for a number of these. Yeah, that'll increase my experience gain as well. I may as well. It's just 3%, but that'll definitely allow me to stay ahead of my quests. Alright, I have your orange juice. Pray tell, have you brought my orange juice? Lest you have forgotten, the merchant who sells it can be found just inside the northern gate. I have your orange juice. It wasn't that difficult of a mission. Ah, phew, that's a relief. Finally, I can teach you how to bring color into your life. Listen well. There are handy items called colorants, which allow folk to dye their outfits a veritable rainbow of colors. These colorants are simple to use. Adventurers have no excuse to be fashion unconscious. Lest you worry that dyeing will affect your garment's precious properties, you may rest assured it will not. The practicality you adventurers love so much will not suffer for the change in appearance, a change for the better. It should also gladden you to know that garments can be dyed repeatedly, so there's no fear of getting locked into one color. The garish pink that seemed like such a wonderful idea after a dozen glasses of red can be undone. That is all you need to know about dyeing gear. Now, what are you waiting for? Get out there and bring some color into your life. You know, I refuse to believe that you are as arrogant as you make yourself out to be. I think it's a fun prompt. Change my mind. Let's see, we have a roast pin. I'm just going to drag these into another thingy. Just so it doesn't get mixed up. Just so it doesn't get mixed up with all of my other stuff. Right. That should be it. Okay, onwards to actual important quests. Deep in the desert of my heart, a lonely flower blooms, yearning for the heavens above, to quench my thirst for you. La 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 la. Ah! I love that. I love that. I would thank you not to sneak up on me like that. Now, please be advised that this is private property. Unless you have pertinent business here, I must ask you to... I'm expected, I believe, Sorren Evenwind. Here at the behest of Ida and Palimo? My sincerest apologies. May I please have your name? As I just said, Sorren Evenwind. Sorren Evenwind, Sorren Even... Aha, here you are. I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands, headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. My name is Tataru, and I look forward to assisting you during your time with us. The antecedent is within the solar. I shall let her know to expect you. I like her, she's cute. She's really cute. Okay. Go to the Waking Sands. Speak with... Wait, isn't that down here? That's it. Oh, there we go. Odd. Right. Scion of the Seventh Dawn. I take it you were Sorren Evenwind, but there isn't word that you had arrived. Lady Minfilia has eagerly awaited your coming. This way, if you please. Hang on, that was the entirely wrong voice. I'm sorry for that. I wasn't paying attention to how the NPC looked. You know what? We'll go with it. It's fine. It's fine.
So you are the adventurer of whom I've heard so much.
Voice acting, I love it.
Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here.
Hey, pretty cool. my massive spear.
No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the 7th Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Their existence is a bane upon Eorzea, nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness?
Yes, that actually has happened before.
Have you ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space? A mind without a body?
And speaking with crystals, yes.
All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past.
That is pretty cool, not going to lie.
You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events.
That's what happened with that woman that was being harassed.
For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo.
Oh.
With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it?
That's a good point.
And so I implore you, lend us your power.
I suppose for the good of mankind. I mean, if there are allies you want to make, these people are definitely them. Naturally, your aid will not go unrewarded. We are fortunate to have a number of influential allies, and at a word from me, they will gladly afford you certain privileges that might otherwise be denied you. The right to employ retainers, for example. Are you familiar with them? They are individuals who may be relied upon to manage your assets and belongings on your behalf. The papers you requested, my lady. A little smirk at the end as well. Thank you, Tataru. The pleasure is mine, my lady. By way of a welcoming gift, I have taken the liberty of adding your name to the retainer's registry. As of now, you are entitled to employ the services of a retainer. You will need to consult a retainer vocate regarding the particulars of this arrangement, but believe me when I say that retainers will prove invaluable to you in your adventuring endeavors. Let this gesture serve as evidence of our commitment to do all in our power to facilitate your personal objectives. In return, we ask that you aid us to the fullest extent of your talents. A mutually beneficial relationship, I'm sure you will agree, and one which serves the greater good besides. Well, that was a veritable lecture, was it not? Forgive me, but it is important that all concerned are aware of what is expected of them. Now you know our purpose and what we can offer you. I invite you to consider joining us. When you have come to a decision, you may tell me without fear of censure. In good faith, I shall entrust you with our order's password, which our members use to reach one another when afield. It is Wild Rose. Pray keep it safe. Retainers. Okay, so is that like a bank? Wait, hiring a retainer. A Havlin who can be hired by players to carry out such tasks as storing excess gil and gear or selling unwanted items on the markets. They may also be sent afield on ventures. Contract of service can be drafted by Fridwip in Limsa Leminza, Parnell in Gridania, Kachabi in Ulda, Brunilla in Ishgard, or Kazashi in Kugane. Oh. Okay, pretty cool. So it's not like a bank, but just someone to help out with chores. Alright, well, I think our decision is clear, right? We Scions have but one objective: to safeguard the future of Eorzea. Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals. Long have we striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it is what first brought you to Eorzea, but I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Pray consider this when you give me your answer, Sorren. These are yours is no small endeavor. I will go whither the wild rose blooms. Let's do this. Let's join this ragtag band.
I take it you will help us.
I will.
Wonderful! I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells?
Not really.
It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them. Among their number, there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons.
Okay.
Those same brave souls stand before you now.
Oh. All of them?
The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Papa Limo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there!
Welcome! I had every confidence that you would agree to help us.
Me too?
They don't seem to be getting along quite
Okay,
well.
my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He's our
Thancred?
man here in Ulda, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team.
Hang on.
If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Hang on. That voice. That is Talius and Jaffe, is it not? Okay, I need to Google that after this, but I am quite sure. Anyways, let's continue.
Greetings.
Y'shtola.
Last but not least is Eorzea, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Eorzea.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night.
Right.
The words of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
I mean, yeah, glad to meet you.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Along with the Archons, those blessed with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm. Oh, I should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family.
Wow, that is incredible.
But without further ado, I would assign you your first task. Eorzea, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina & Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo.
Oh, that's the mine. That's the mining where I went.
But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
Oh, that's bad.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
That's curious.
Aye, the evidence left behind implicates the Eorzea, who are known worshippers of Ifrit. If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation.
I mean, sure.
You have my thanks. If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ul'dah.
Ever at your service, dear fellow.
All right. Well, I suppose we're off then. A wild rose by any other name accepted. Speak with Thancred. All right, let's do that first. Ready to begin, are we? That's the spirit. So then, your mission is to investigate a crystal robbery and a spate of abductions. Crimes which we believe to be connected. Assuming we are correct, it is like that any discoveries we make in relation to one will further our understanding of the other. Now, since the attack on their caravan, our friends at Amagina & Sons Mineral Concern have doubled security over all their shipments. In light of this, it is my judgment that the abductions should be our priority. According to our preliminary findings, the majority of the missing were last seen in the vicinity of Camp Drybone, so that would seem a fine place to begin. A fellow by the name of Isambard serves as the camp's de facto leader. Pay him a visit and see that he gives his full cooperation. Have I been? I don't think I've been there before. No, unattuned. Blackbird Station, unattuned? Oops. Okay, it is from Ul'dah, so it is no wonder that... Okay. We have to go back to Ul'dah for that. Alright, I will probably use my return spell to go to New Britannia, and then take the... although, maybe I'll just take the Chocobo Porter. That may actually be cheaper than taking the airship. exit to Vesper Bay. You know what I'm also going to do, really quickly, is I'm going to check some of the vendors here, see if they sell any nice gear, now that I have those glamour thingies. So I'll quickly do that. I won't, I'll just cut until we are done here. So I'll see you in a bit. Some pretty neat stuff that is being sold here, but it's quite expensive. I'm cheaping out on my travel costs, and then I would just buy that gear. So no, Ulda 2 minutes 30 gil. So yeah, that is definitely cheaper. I'll hop on this, and we'll see you in 2 minutes. And we have made it. That is actually such a cozy way of traveling as well. Just running through the fields. Can't wait until I have my own mount, really. Alright, let's see. We need to go to the airship landing. Can I? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab this because I don't think I have that one yet. And then I'm going to see to teleporting over to the airship landing if I can. If not, I'll have to figure it out. Achievement done. Wait, isn't there like an elevator right by the sapphire thingy? I think there is. Okay, let's have a look. Is that? Oh, okay. That's an. Okay. It's another player. I was like, that is a very detailed NPC, but it's another player. Anyway, I believe. Didn't I grab a lift here somewhere before? Oh, I actually have no clue. Apparently did not. Weaver's Guild. Is it over there, maybe? I have this one, though. Yeah, it's glowing. I have this one. Or was it Hustings Strip? I have no idea. This place is unfamiliar to me. I need a lift attendant. Can anyone help me? Airship landing. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Where to? This way? The Chamber of Rule. Okay. Wait, no, this is Gatekeeper, airship landing. Yes, lift attendant. Do I have this one? I do. Okay, so next time, Chamber of Rule. Got it. That's another thing I can put on my list to forget. Airship landing. Wait a second. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I didn't need to go to the airship landing. The entire reason why I took the Chocobo Keep was so that I wouldn't have to take the airship double. Oh boy. Right, let's see. Camp Drybone, Eastern Thanalan. So we head on over to somewhere in the east of this city. Oh, I am so sorry. Let's see. Do I have this? Adventurers Guild? Yes, I do. I do. You know, if you think it's chaotic for you, try being inside my head. Because I can promise you, that's even worse. Right, that is Central Thanalan, not Eastern. I thought going to the east would allow me to head into Eastern Thanalan. And steps of north, southern, western, eastern. You know, we'll just go outside. We'll go outside. It's fine. You know, one day I'm going to look back at all of this and laugh. Because these are the moments that you look back on and remember what kind of a noob you were. And wish you could have that feeling again. Those that have been playing video games for a while know what I mean. Especially especially with MMORPGs. Anyways, let's have a look. Okay, still need to go further up. I should have just gone through here, huh? Right. What we'll do is we'll make a stop at this Blackbrush station before we continue on to Eastern Thanalan. So it is quite a run still. But this is new territory. This is quite interesting. Look at this. Hey, that's Papa-chan. That's the one that sent us on that dungeon quest. Pretty cool. Okay, so if you just follow these train tracks, we should make it to wherever we need to be. That Blackbrush station. I just hope there's no train. That would be bad. Well, we made it to Blackrock Station, and we have one of those big Aethernet crystals here, which is good. That is that. And we also have a Chocobo Keep. So let's quickly talk to them. Now, where do we go from here? This way? Doesn't look like there's an actual road leading there. Must be kind of confused, but this should work. That is a level 50 fate. Let's try and avoid that. Here, you know what? I'll take the north side of this basin. There. Now we're going to have to drop down. Whoop. Easy enough. Level 14, so not too bad. Almost into Eastern Thanalan. Is it deep into Eastern? It doesn't look like it's too deep into Eastern Thanalan, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It was a nice little jaunt. I did decide to cut some parts out, just because, you know, when I'm just running, I would rather just spare you of that. There's nothing happening, I'm just running, you know? Right, Camp Drybone. We have an Aetherite Crystal and we also have a Chocobo Keep. So that is fantastic. Let's sprint again. Have a look at this area. How does it look? Level 17 Fate. We have another Chocobo Keep up there. Settlement. Okay, alright. Level 42. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, we made it to the Camp Drybone, was it? Here, let me attune. I should also have a look at my my Lancer quest line before I go to... You know what I'm going to do? Let me quickly check map. What level is our main quest line? Level 17. Wow, we are running way ahead of that. Questions on Lancers? That's level 25. Okay, alright, we're still catching up to that, so that's good, that's good. Isambard. I am Isambard, here to search for the missing folk, I take it. Minfilia sent word that an adventure fitting your description would be along. They also warned us to be wary of the Amalja. Seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now I bear no official title at this camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word that I'll do all I can to help see the victim safely returned. Alright, very good. Then next up... Let us get right to it then. Minfilia names the Amalja culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied on these lands by Amalja hands. The flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Adama Landama, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amalja still linger. Would you secure their remains for me, friend? You will find them on the eastern road. 12 willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Amalja seek in this area. Hey, on the eastern road. All the way down there, right. So we'll leave again. That is an outfit. I'm starting to sound like the quest giver that actually taught you how to glamour. I do apologize for that. Anyways, that is over here. So let's go and have a look at that. There's an overturned wagon and some... Oh, ripe corpses. Right, let's have a look. Hello, hello. Yeah, these guys are level 12, so they shouldn't pose too much problems, too much trouble. Now let's pick these up. I have no idea how I'm going to carry 3 ripe corpses, but I'll make do. I'll make do. Back to the camp we go. Just walking in here with 3 corpses on my shoulders. It is good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? Well, I mean... here, I suppose. With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Now then, what of the Amalja? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. Ah, so there were Amalja remaining after all. I feared as much. Their part in the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed. But I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amalja raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great, and the questions too many. It would not surprise me in the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Drybone every day, and even if it were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? Alright. Marky Mark, I was looking for your neck. I was unable to find it. Congrats, Marky Mark. I would say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves. It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. Well, forbid it be so. There's a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffing away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he's not like to speak to you. Oh, one of those characters, huh? Very well. The inn. Hang on a second. You. My gods be damned. You're the bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Ulda. What the 7 hells you want with me now? Alright, well, unfortunately, we'll have to converse. Dear friends, missing people, please help. Eorzea on board. Folk around here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Play them all for fools and coax some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before, what with all those disappearances. You can go talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. Right. As I figured, he wouldn't be so... not that much of a help. Let's see, hungry beggar. Please, sir, just leave me be. Right. Was afraid of that. Devious derelict. I have nothing to say but this. Thou, take who or whatever has been feeding us off us low folk. I'll take who or whatever. Petrified pauper. What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. Okay, something is going on. This was not normal behavior. Right, unfortunately, young ghost, I need to talk to you again. Just as I told you, wasn't it? Though a lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. Ugh, I'm happy he walked off. Alright, report to Isambard then. Isambard. Welcome back, Sorren. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. That is a very good idea. Very good. We also leveled up. That is level 33. Alright. If we would know what the common folk speak of to their gods, we've no better place than to ask than at the church of Saint Adama Landama. It is a small and humble church found to the northwest of here. And so long as you're headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request, I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. Seek out a man named Marquez. He tends the graves at the Lich Yard. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. Okay, well, so our next quest is to head to the church up here. Yeah, we'll go do that, but I think that's best left for next episode, because we'll end it here. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then don't forget to boop that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'll see you again next time. Take care, my friends, and bye-bye.